European leaders are taking stock of their economic partnerships amid global tensions, and Africa is emerging as a strong contender. CGTN's Julie Shire reports.
European leaders jetted off to the Angolan capital Luanda following the conclusion of South Africa's first G20 summit in Johannesburg. They're in Luanda for the EU-Africa Business Summit and to build on a 25-year partnership with the continent. But the meeting has been overshadowed by emergency talks as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met with the United States Secretary of State and the German Foreign Minister in Geneva.
The United States and Ukraine informed us that the discussions were constructive and that progress was achieved on several issues. We welcome this step forward, and some issues remain to be resolved, but the direction is positive.
The leaders are concerned that the U.S. plan to end the three-year war against Russia-Ukraine heavily favors Moscow.
Ukraine's territory and sovereignty must be respected. Only Ukraine, as a sovereign country, can make decisions regarding its armed forces. The choice of their destiny is in their own hands.
Leaders eventually got down to business in Luanda on what Africa needs. Following trilateral meetings in Johannesburg, the EU committed fresh funds for the mining and beneficiation of South Africa's critical minerals. 15.5 billion euros was also pledged on the sidelines of the G20 for the continent's green energy transition, building on a growing partnership.
1/3 of Africa's total trade is with Europe, and we are Africa's largest investor with 240 billion euros in 2023 alone. The African Development Bank says that a true single market here could increase continental income by $450 billion in total. That means massive opportunities for Africa and for the world.
Angolan President João Lourenço, this year's chair of the African Union, says the two regions have more to gain than to lose by working together.
Europe has know-how and technology. Africa has the essential raw materials for global industries. It has arable land, not yet saturated or contaminated by excess fertilizers and pesticides. It has abundant water resources for irrigation and clean energy production. It has vast land suitable for renewable energy generation. And it has abundant young labor.
27 European countries and 55 African nations are attending the Luanda summit. The focus is expected to go beyond trade, with peace and security, migration and human development also on the agenda. Julie Shire, CGTN.